Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. So today won't take too much of your time, but I was thinking last week, and I'm going over every week. I kind of go over what I'm going to be talking about the next week. I'm always a few days ahead, just kind of writing my notes down and kind of going over things that I've learned in the past. And one of the things is just listening, and what things you can say, just simple skills. And I realize, when I'm paying attention, this is the number one thing, paying attention to what you're doing when having a conversation with someone, and being actively knowing what your reactions are. So when you are in front of a customer, or you're in front of someone that you really want to pay attention to, and showing them you're listening, you got to figure out and pay attention to what you're doing, especially with clients. I know there's several, with coaching so many agents over decades, I know there's agents and salespeople that you might see them that talk more than their clients, because you're supposed to be finding out more about them, and then finding out how they like to communicate, finding out what they, how they want to be listened to. Are they quick, or they want to tell you a long story to get their point across. So one of the things I learned a long time ago in a class, sales class or convention that I went to, and it was about sales skills: repeat and affirm. Just out repeating what someone says and affirming it helps them, show them that you're paying attention, that you're wanting. So you have to, number one thing of all sales people should be, to really have an excitement or need or want to help and listen and learn of what people want from you and what they want from your services. And also works in your personal life too. So when one of the sayings I remember hearing once was, seek to understand before you seek to be understood, which I take that saying to be is that you have to understand the person you're talking to, or having a conversation with, or getting to know, or starting a business relationship. You got to understand them before you could ask them to understand you, because that tells you understanding them and listening, affirming, repeating, shows them that you're paying attention, learning about them. Then you could kind of go in with your services and what you're going to do for them. So many of us, I love the saying, and I heard a coach, his name was John Cheplack. Great guy. He's a great real estate coach. And he says, information dump. He goes, a lot of people just information dump. Like someone says, oh, you're a realtor? What can you do to help me? Boom. The next 20 minutes is information dump of all of the stuff that you could do, all of the services, all the thing, and not listening to them. So another thing that I notice, this is me, I do this a lot, and I catch myself doing this. Are you just an okay person? Let's just say okay. Anytime someone asks you a question, or they're doing something, they say okay. You don't repeat. Like an example, you can try this at home. I mean, and I'm going to try it with my family more often. I do it a little bit when I know I'm paying attention. But like if someone says a simple thing like, hey, one of your family members, your spouse says, hey, I'm going to the grocery store. You go, wow, you're going to the grocery store. What are you going to get? And they say, well, I'm going to go get some milk and eggs and bread and some things for the week. Oh, wow, you're going to get some milk and eggs and bread. Can you get this? Do you have time to get this? And after about 2 or 3 times of going back and forth, I know it sounds ridiculous. It sounds funny, but 2 things are going to happen. They're going to go, half of them is probably going to say, wow, they're actually paying attention to me and interested in where I'm going and what I'm doing. And of course, say it in a positive tone. That's most important, not in a negative tone, but in a positive tone. And then the other thing is going to be like, wow, that's weird. What's going on? There's something going on. Are they like abducted by aliens? Why is he or she repeating everything I'm saying and interested in me going to the grocery store? But I know a part of them, other than sounding ridiculous, because it sounds ridiculous because you don't do it. That's why. Why does it sound ridiculous? Because we don't do that. When it's just our family or friends, or just someone that we see all the time, they say, hey, I'm going out. Okay. Uh, we don't care. It's kind of like if you take like example, if you met a friend for lunch and you say, hey, what's new? And they go, well, I bought a new car. Are you going to say, okay, that's it, end the conversation? No, you bought wow, you bought a new car. What kind of car did you get? And you go, wow, I got a Toyota Camry. And, oh, wow, Toyota Camry. What color? What model? I got this model, this color. Oh, wow, that color. That's a great color. So we do this. We really do this. We have these conversations with people, and then you do it already because you want to show them that you are listening and that you care about what they're talking about, and don't cut it short. So you got to do that with your customers too. So are you looking to buy a house? Oh yeah, we're looking to buy a house. Oh really? Where are you thinking about moving to? I'm thinking about moving to Solon. Oh wow, Solon, that's a great community. Where in Solon? What type of house are you looking for, and why are you moving? We do that in business all the time, but I kind of challenge you to take it even a step further, not just about the nuts and bolts of what they're buying, the normal real estate questions, but maybe just make it a little bit more personal instead of just because you want to build a relationship with them. Is there, if they're just one person you're talking to, oh, you have a family, you have kids, or you married? Yes, I have my kids. Oh, great. Are you looking to entertain? You have a family and friends you want to bring to the house? More personal. Try to get more personal than just bedrooms, bathrooms, but why they want 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, big backyard, and kind of build a relationship and go back and forth. It sounds silly sometimes because we should be doing this and usually do this, but you have to be, it's just by accident, but just be more aware of it. Like when you're about to start a conversation, I have to repeat what they say so they know I listened to exactly what they said, and I have to affirm like I understand what they're talking about, and in a positive way, not just okay. So I kind of challenge you to practice this with your significant other, your family, your kids. Just practice this once. And anytime you catch yourself, like tonight, tomorrow, you catch yourself, someone gives you something like, hey, I'm going, outside to play. Okay. If it's your kids. Yeah. Oh, really? You're going outside to play? Great. Who are you going out to play with? I'm going out to meet my friends on the street. Oh, great. She's great. Oh, great. It was just the 3 of you. What are you guys going to do? I mean, just then practice being more involved in the conversation, and you'll start getting to be that way. We do it with other people. Let's do it with our family a little bit more, and just not be the okay type person. So that's it for over the last few days. When I'm coming up with this schedule of what we're going to be talking about this week, I came up to you really got to repeat and affirm how to communicate with people, how to show them that you're paying attention, how to show them that you care, and you're making mental notes to show that what they're saying is important to you, and you're going to remember them. And repeating and affirming is 2 things that you should always do, especially in your business, in building relationships with people, because it really connects with them. Know that you're a great listener, and always remember, seek to understand before you seek to be understood, and you'll really have better communication with people, better relationships with people, and a better business relationship with people. And that when you connect with people in a better way, that helps with referrals and why they want to refer you to the next people. They just feel that connection. You listened, you affirmed, you paid attention to what they needed and wanted, and not just ran around and did. That will help your business over the long run. So that's it for today. Have a great Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye-bye.